Alright, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Demo the Warrior here. First off, I want to apologize for not doing any Raw reviews. There's something wrong with my new phone. Here's the problem with it. I tried to record my Raw review last week, and for some reason the audio is all scratchy. It makes no sense. I'll probably end up doing a video on it to show you what the hell is happening with my phone, but yeah, it just wasn't working, so now I have to record from the front camera, and I have to put something over the camera, so it's not showing me sitting here. Um, so yeah, that's basically how I have to do it now, which sucks. But at least I can still do it. So I apologize for not doing a Raw review last week. I've been having technical difficulties with the stupid iPhone 5, but whatever. Um, there's something I wanted to talk about, and this has to do with the WWE games. Now I'm not gonna go off and rant like I usually do. I just want to talk about well, couple things I want to talk about. The main point of this video is that I want to talk about the music on the wrestling games. And okay, so it's the music on the wrestling games, and sorry, I had to move my phone. And it's that slash the music that they have for pay-per-views. So as you know, on 2K16, they have a couple good songs on there. I'm not gonna doubt that, but for some reason they have the song where it's tricky. I don't know why that god awful song is on there. A song from the '80s, and then they got a Skid Row song on there, Marilyn Manson song. Freaking like I understand they're trying to put a mixture of different songs in there, and a couple current songs, a couple classic songs, but what happened to the good old days when a wrestling game could just have some kick-ass music that made you get pumped up? And I'm going to reference a game here. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 may have the best music of any wrestling game ever. I mean, you had that's right, two 3 Days Grace songs. You had Riot and Animal, one of the two most popular 3 Days Grace songs at the time, or two of the most popular. And you had other songs on there too. You had like one or two rap songs, but you had like mostly kick-ass rock music, which was really nice. I liked that. And like I never got sick and tired of the music. I never got bored of the music, and it was entertaining, and it got me pumped up for when I was playing. Like, bro, you don't even know. Like when I get ready to play a match, freaking, I'm setting up a good match, like, for instance, Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, and then you got freaking Animal by 3 Days Grace playing. It was just so awesome. Like, I was like, oh, I'm about to get this match on. But, on 08, they had it was still some pretty good music. I can still, get with it, and it's pretty good. 09, I love the music on 09. They got some good music on there. And 10 is kind of the last game where they had some good songs. Now, you can say SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 was a sucky game, or it was the same game as SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, but you gotta admit, it was awesome having those two Skillet songs on there. Like, I love, just looking through the menus and stuff, creating people and all that kind of stuff, and I just love hearing a Hero and Monster play. It's always nice, and it's another game that gets me pumped up sometimes for when I'm about to play a match. Like, I remember once I was going to play Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy at WrestleMania, and like Hero came on, and I was like, oh man, I'm feeling this. So yeah, and then it feels like, 10 is kind of where they stop with the music, if that makes sense. Like, 11 had no custom music at all. It was all themes that was on the game. No custom songs. I don't know what happened. WWE 12 only had one custom song, and it sucked. It sucks so much. WWE 13 had one song, which was pretty good. It was Revolution, but it got annoying after a while. And 2K14 once again had no custom soundtrack. I know at first, because I watched the trailer for 2K14, it had Phoenix by Fall Out Boy in the trailer, and I was like, why isn't this theme in the game? They could get the copyright for the trailer, why not put the music in the game? That doesn't really make sense. but whatever. 2K14 is one of the best wrestling games ever made, in my opinion. But still, it would have been nice to have some kick-ass music. I mean, if you have like the PS3 version, you can always, put your own soundtracks and stuff on there. But when you get the PS4 version, Xbox One, Xbox 360, you can't really put music on there, which sucks. Then you got the god-awful 2K15. For the love of God, why did they even... Why would they let John Cena pick the songs for that game? There was one good song on that game, and that was Heart of a Warrior. That was the only song that got me pumped up. The only one. He had that one song, I forget what it was called. It had something to do with working, talking about tying up boots and getting in a truck, drinking coffee. Like, that song does not belong on a wrestling game. Okay? Sports games are supposed to have songs that pump you up, that make you want to make you want to play, to make you get excited. When I play FIFA 16 on my iPad, they got some kick-ass music on there, and I'm always hyped up. I'm always pumped up to freaking play a game of soccer. NBA, they got some good music on there. Gets me pumped up to play a basketball game. Madden, not so much. Not really any good music on there lately, but yeah, and then you got 2K16, 2K15 with all their horrible music. Freaking Wiz Khalifa. I mean, Wiz Khalifa has had some good songs, but be honest, his song did not belong on the game. Like, really, Weed and Boys. Like, all this is just my opinion, but I just feel like having kick-ass rock music, or, any really good songs on a wrestling game that get you pumped up, that's what should be on a wrestling game. Not freaking woke up this morning, tied my boots up because I knew it was going to be a long day. Like, that does not belong on a wrestling game. Okay? Then you go to 2K16 with freaking 80 songs and some freaking current songs that suck. Alright? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, they have that one good song on 2K16, Z Transmission, and I like that one song. I forget who it's by. I think I don't remember his name, but it's the one that's like, "Hello, baby, guess who back?" Or as some people say, "Hello, world." But yeah, those are pretty much the only two good songs on that game. Yeah, and it's just like with WWE games, like, the music just doesn't get me pumped up anymore. To be honest, sometimes, remember, this is all my opinion, sometimes, like, the music on there actually kind of puts me to sleep, because I'm just sitting there and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, this song sucks. And I'm just like, I need to put some of my own music on, because this sucks. I don't have that problem with 07. On 07, I can sit there and listen to them songs all day, and I can be entertained. But, that's just my opinion. And it's the same way with the WWE pay-per-views, where it's like, how do I say it? It's like, I just listened to the theme for Payback 2016, and it's pretty good, actually. I like it. But most of the time, they just have these songs that you're just like, why is this even a song for this pay-per-view? Like, the crappy-ass song of WrestleMania 32, the Welcome to My House. That song is so fucking stupid. I hate that freaking song. Welcome to my house. Like, I can't stand that song. I don't know why. I just can't stand it. I remember I had bought this DVD. It's No Way Out 2003. Or I think it was that one that had this song. I'm not 100% sure. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember putting the pay-per-view in. Comes to the title screen. Then they got Wake Me Up from Evanescence. Like, Wake Me Up Inside. I was like, oh shit. And that was the theme for the pay-per-view too. I was like, wow, that's cool. Because it was a kick-ass pay-per-view. and they had some kick-ass music to go with it. So you're seeing all these video packages for all these matches, and the music in the background just like wake me up inside. I just loved every second of it. And for WrestleMania 19, they had Limp Bizkit. People say Limp Bizkit sucks, but I like a couple songs of his. I like Keep Rolling. I like the song from WrestleMania 19. I forget how the song goes. There's a couple good songs that he has. Um, they've had a lot of good songs. Oh yeah, they had this one Breaking Benjamin song for one of their pay-per-views. That's actually how I found the band Breaking Benjamin. I think it was in 2010 actually. It was Bragging Rights 2010, and it was the Breaking Benjamin song. I forget what the song is, but it was pretty good. I just wish that they could have more kick-ass music. By that, I pretty much mean rock music. I mean, if you don't believe me, here's what you need to do. Put in WWE 2K16 for about a good hour. Listen through all the songs, and play the game for a little bit. Then take it out, put in '07. You will see a major difference. Your ears will be delighted. Okay, it will be like the biggest difference you've ever seen. Like, you play 2K16 for a good hour, you listen to all those songs, then you put '07 in, and you get this kick-ass music. I gotta stop saying kick-ass music, but you get this awesome music. All these great soundtracks that just make the game that much better than it already is. Oh, people are going to say, oh, that's just because of the game and it's because of the roster. Well, I mean, be honest. 2K16 has a great roster. You got like half of the NXT people on there. I mean, it's not a bad roster. I think it's just like, for me, it's just the music that's the problem. Like, the music just doesn't get me excited to play the game. I mean, Zed Transmission got me excited a couple times where I'm just like, alright, I'm ready to go. But most of the time, like, I'll be going to play Universe, and they got that stupid Revolution song playing, and I'm just like, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, can this please load already so the music will stop? And but on '07, like, I don't want the music to stop. That's how good it is. Like, I wish the music would play while you're in a loading screen going to the match. Well, I don't know if it does or not. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I haven't played '07 in a minute, but um, I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know, but yeah, that's just my opinion on it. I think for WWE 2K17, they could still have some current songs in there as long as they're good songs. Just because the song has a good beat in it doesn't mean it's a good song. That stupid Revolution song where it's like dun 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 dun. That's a horrible song to have on a wrestling game. Okay. WWE could get any song licensed if they want to. I mean, they already had the license to do 3 Days Grace before, and for Skillet, and Evanescence, and Breaking Benjamin, so, and Limp Bizkit. So, it shouldn't be a problem for them to put songs on the game from those people. And now I understand people are going to be like, oh, well, people want more current songs on the game. Well, if that's the case, then why do they have half the songs on 2K16 that are like 80s tracks, like freaking It's Tricky and freaking Skid Row and all that shit? Like, 2K17 needs to have some kick-ass rock music on it from some bands that people actually know. Okay? I would love to see songs from 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, Ashes Remain, Evanescence, Skillet, Limp Bizkit, Eminem would be nice, but I don't know how that whole thing would go. And other great bands and stuff like that, with mixed in with some current songs. And yeah, so I think that's what they should do for 2K17, but that's my opinion on it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe.